Hi everyone, my name is Risha. Today is the 22nd of September 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Tesla. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into this video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. And as such, it is important to note that this video is educational. I'm reiterating, it is not a trading guide, not an investing guide. It is simply a log of my predictions with their rationale. So please use this video as it is intended. Now, monthly charts for Tesla. You can see have been, as usual, pretty rocky. We had this top here. I'm not calling anything, but this resistance has just been broken. We can set a very short-term target for this resistance here at 261.47. If it does break, then we can go all the way up to here. Now, here's where things get tricky. This 303.69. If it continues upward, good, perfect. But there is a likelihood that this could reverse down and maybe become a double top pattern, since that seems like that could be a possibility as well. But we don't know yet, so I'm not going to go that far. Now, this here Tesla has been going up in the recent past, although on low volume, which is quite alarming. RSI flatline, MECD, well, now it's in the green currently, but this month hasn't closed yet. It's been in the red, although it's been edging closer and closer. And if this market month does end up higher, then we should have a good signal for a crossover. That would be another bullish signal. Now we have a few here in the weekly charts. Price going up quite heavily. RSI is now moderately chasing it as well. MACD is firmly going upwards. That's quite positive. That's a bullish signal. This resistance here, although this is kind of alarming that the wicks for these are kind of long, which is why we have the appropriate support and resistance that I'll talk about when we get to the Excel sheet. But this is an encouraging price action, and we can set an immediate short-term target for 261.47. So that is something to look out for. Now, daily charts show a very similar kind of pattern. We had a huge decline, another huge climb, decline. Now we're at a sort of moderately paced and sloped going upwards pattern. Volume has been increasing recently, which is quite good because volume went down quite heavily, and we do need to see an increase in volume since this would confirm this uptrend that we have. This last Harami star, no, that's too far. Just a Harami pattern is kind of alarming, and usually what we would do is wait for this candle, see where it goes. But for this case, we would need to see a breakout of the mother candle. Since this is kind of a pivotal position, if it breaks above the mother candle, then that is a buy signal for this daily chart. Now, MACD we can see is positive. RSI is sloping upwards. So this is confirming the price action that we're seeing here. Tesla, last week, well, we technically had a profit, but it was so small that it would come up as way too tiny of a number, which would probably end up being zero after tax and stuff anyways. So this week's prediction, we buy when it crosses 244.24, sell when it falls below 233.16 with a target of 2% and a trailing stop loss of 1%. If neither are hit, then we will just close on Friday. Weekly trend currently is sideways, maybe upwards if we get some more confirmation. Monthly trend, however, is also, this isn't a down or up, this is kind of neutral since this long-term sideways pattern that we have. But that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.